What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. We got some launch day and update news today for Dungeon Defenders Awakened. If you're just here for the TLDW and want the dates, it is May 28th on PC. Now, this of course is on Steam. This of course means that the Switch launch has been pushed back to Q3. What that means is by the end of September, Chromatic plans to launch Dungeon Defenders Awakened on the Switch. Now, the PS4 and Xbox will come after that. We don't have a confirmed time frame, and the term that I was told was that it will be after Switch. Of course, we know that there is a brief Switch exclusivity, but we don't know any other further info. So if you want the full skinny, let's hop right on into it. So with today's launch announcement also came a new launch trailer. Let's check it out.
Etheria was once a land of living legends. At the beginning, long ago, 4 heroes stood together against an immortal Prepare for the ultimate online tower defense action role-playing game. Design your own unique heroes. Master unique abilities. Build strategic and powerful defenses. Wage war against the darkness. Wage war against us. They will pay for what we have lost.
Now, in addition to that, Chromatic did post on the forums about the Goblin Mech update, which is the April update that was originally planned on the roadmap for Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Now, this update is changing slightly. We still don't have an exact date of when it would be here. I personally am expecting it within the next days to a week. It should be here very, very soon, and Chromatic has teased that it's so close that we can actually smell the Goblin Mech's exhaust. So I think that we should expect this Goblin Mech update within the next days to a week. Now, in this update, of course, we're going to be getting the Goblin Mech boss, which will be there in Campaign Throne Room on all difficulties. We don't know what special items or weapons the Goblin Mech will drop. However, I think it's safe to assume there will be some sort of special weapons that are tied directly to the Goblin Mech as a boss. Now, with this, there's also going to be the beginning of some UI updates. Chromatic has mentioned throughout the beta and then early access that the UI in place now is all placeholder, and it will get constant improvements, and we're going to see a big improvement on that, starting off with the map selection. So the map selection screen will get arted up a little bit and receive some UI changes. We are going to be getting the new bonus map, Endless Spires. Endless Spires will be available for survival and campaign, and it is the bonus map for Act 2. This map, assuming on survival, will drop a new pet, the Monkey King. It should be pretty safe to assume that the Monkey King will be a survival reward that will come for hitting Wave 15 in survival mode. Now, there has been a few delays, COVID-19 related, that have moved things back. Of course, we know that the Nintendo Switch is going back to Q3, but this also means for this Goblin Mech update, the additional challenge maps and the pure strategy game mode are going to be moved back to PC launch, which means we'll be getting pure strategy and the additional challenge maps at launch on May 28th. These maps got moved back to launch, just plain and simple, they're just not ready yet, and Chromatic wanted to make sure that we had a quality experience playing through the additional challenge maps and that pure strategy game mode. Another thing that was confirmed on today's dev stream by Phil is the replay from Wave that was previously featured on the old roadmap. Now that roadmap is no longer relevant with the dates here, but the replay from Wave did cause a bit of confusion, as Dungeon Defenders 1 players assumed this was the started Wave feature for survival mode, and Dungeon Defenders 2 players assumed this was the replay from Wave feature that came from failing a map and being able to replay that particular wave of that map from the beginning of the wave that you failed in. There was some confusing comments from various Chromatics in the past that led players to believe that it could be one of either of those two things. Phil was able to confirm today that it is the start from Wave feature from Dungeon Defenders 1 or some variation of that. And that is just awesome news for any survival grinders. As you know, going through those first 15 or 20 waves of survival can sometimes be quite time consuming and really tough to do with very little reward. So after you beat a certain milestone in survival, we don't know what form this feature will come quite yet, you will be able to jump forward to a new starting point where you don't have to start at wave 1 every time you do a survival map. When any developer tells us something will be here soon, that usually doesn't brew very much excitement among the player base, as we know that the definition of soon is going to vary pretty wildly between a player and a game developer. However, Chromatic has used the term very soon multiple times throughout today's forums post. That, as I mentioned, it gives me the impression that the update will be here within the next days to a week. Links to all of the information that we discussed today will be down in the description below, so by all means head over and check them out. However, as you know, I will keep you all posted on any Dungeon Defenders news as it becomes available. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. I will be back real soon with some more Dungeon Defenders. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.